I'll do a small kirtan and then we'll start the class. 2 minutes kirtan just so that. Jayo Radha Madhava, Jayo Kunja Vihari, Jaya Gopija Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Jamuna Tiravanachari, Jayo Radha Madhava, Jayo Kunja Bihari, Jayo Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jayo Krishna Balaram, Jayo Vrindavana Vrindavana Dham, Vrindavana Dham, Jaya Krishna Balar, Jaya Radha, Madhava Radha, Madhava Radhe, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. So we'll start the class now. Last time I completed half and today I'll try to complete it. And I'll go to the important slides I have made. So revise it and then we'll continue. Nigama kalpataru galitam phalam, sukamukam mukdamrutta, Dravya Samhitam, Vibhata Bhagavatam, Rasamalam, Haur Ham Rasika Bhuva Bhuvika, Narayanam Namaskritam Naram Chaiva Narottamam, Devim Saraswati Myasam Tato Jayabudire, Nas Shrinotam Shnava Kirtana Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtanam, Vedantasto Badrani, Vinodati Shritasatam, Nashta Prayesha Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevya, Bhagavati Uttama Shloke, Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki, ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकचक्षुरुन्मीलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दं माधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. So this basically is from the 5th canto, and last time I said there are few slides from other cantos also. This is how the chart looks like. Half of this, mostly 75% is spiritual world and 25% is the material world. So we started with the 5th canto where Parikshit Maharaj is asking about the creation, and Sukadeva Goswami is explaining how Priyavarta Maharaj divided this Bhumandala into 7 portions. So this is the one universe, the present universe which we are staying in, and you can see how it's looking like. There are 14 planetary systems. Brahma Loka is in the topmost, and Patal Loka is down, and middle one is earthly planet where it's written you are here, this place. So this is how the Bhagavatam describes that it's like a lotus flower and a leaf. This leaf itself contains the 14 planetary systems, 7 planetary systems below, and above the leaf is the another 6 planetary system, and below that it's supported by Garbhodaksha ocean, and it's like a shell, it's like a Brahmanda. So this is how Priyavarta Maharaj wanted day for the whole Bhumandala. So Bhumandala looked like this before Priyavarta Maharaj started dividing it into 7 portions. So when he divided this Bhuloka Bhumandala into 7 islands, this is how it looked like. So these are the description how his chariot with the one wheel moved around the in the circlic form, and it took 26 days for each island to ocean to form. So this is how the Bhumandala looks after he divided. And in this, there is an important thing, like after the seventh ocean, there is a golden land. It's called Loka Varsha. And after that, there is Aloka Varsha. There nobody stays. It's a dark place, and sunlight doesn't reach that place. So only it's called Aloka Varsha. And there are huge mountains up around this area. The black portion you can see, that's the mountainous area. So these are the further Bhumandala was divided into. Sorry, these are the characteristics of how the each Dvipa is mentioned. The first Dvipa is Bhumandala, sorry, Bharatvarsha, and it was divided by 9 mountains, and it's called 9 Varshas. And other Dvipas 2 to 6 were divided by 7 mountains and 7 rivers supplying water. The 7th Dvipa is divided into one mountain where the sun goes around that mountain, goes above that mountain actually. And people staying in this other 6 Dvipas they are beautifully decorated houses, and there are flowers, birds, everything. And similar to our 4 Varnas, something like that, they have got 4 castes in them. So this is how it looks. 7 Dvipas and 7 islands. And this is the sun chariot which is running around. We'll see where we are located, like where is Earth located. Further slides. So this is how Loka mountain and Aloka Varsha, there is no sunlight here. After the golden mountain, there is no sunlight. The important thing is Sumeru mountain also is there. We'll see what is the Sumeru mountain in the next few slides. This is how Jambudvipa looks like. The first portion covered with the sea. This blue thing you can see here, that is covered with the salt water. This Dvipa is called Jambudvipa. We'll see more about the Jambudvipa where we are located. So this is Jambudvipa, and this Jambudvipa is divided by mountains, and there are respective deities this Varshas, Jambudvipa Varshas. So we can see Varahadev, Kurma, Matsya, Rishikesha, Sankarshana, Narsimha, Rama, and Naranarayana. Our place is Bharatvarsha here below, where Narada and Naranarayana is written after the Himalaya mountains. That's what is our place. So how is the Bhagavatam describing this is given here. So 2 Varshas on the north side, like bow shape. So these 2 Varshas, Varha Varsha and Bharat Varsha, bow shape. So these 2 Varshas. Then 4 Varshas along in the length. This one, Hiranyamaya Varsha, Ramekya Varsha, Hari Varsha, Kimpurusha Varsha are the 4 long Varshas which are running long. The next 2 Varshas, Ilavarta. Ilavarta is a square Varsha. Then another 2, Rishikesha and yes, Prabhuji.
Go ahead, Prabhu. If any disturbance, kindly keep muting, Prabhu. We cannot.
Yes, I'll
try. Sorry, Prabhu. Sorry to disturb.
Yes. So these 2 Varshas, other 2 Varshas are like square shaped or partially bow on the other side, and they run into the sea. That's what is described in Bhagavatam. This you can see here. This is what is the Jambudvipa. And as I said, Bharatvarsha is here. We'll see how it's again divided or what are the possibilities where we can locate ourselves. So this is further detail like Kuru Varsha, Hiranmaya Varsha, Ramikya Varsha, Ketumala Varsha, then Ilavarata Varsha, Bhadravasha Varsha, Hari Varsha, Kim Purusha Varsha, and Bharat Varsha. The Bharat Varsha is the where we are located actually. So these are the distances in kilo yojanas. So as I mentioned last time that one yojana is 13 kilometers, approximately 8 miles or 13 kilometers. And here one more important thing is this islands you can see here. This is one more pastime where Sagara Maharaj sons dig the earth, this Bhumandala, and these islands were created by them. And one of the island is like Sri Lanka, where still today you can possibly see that there are demons ruling that planet. Sorry, that island actually. So this Bharatvarsha is the Karma Bhumi. The last piece of the land is called Bharatvarsha, and that is the Karma Bhumi. Other places are all like heavenly places. So Bhagavatam describes that there are 3 Sargalokas. What are those? Divya Sarga is the original Sarga, which comes in the planetary system. We'll see later. And Bhuma Sarga is the Bhumandala, where we are seeing that other places, 8 Varshas, whichever I read, those places are called heavenly places because there also there is people staying there. They live like devatas and their life is 10,000 years, and they have got a bodily strength of 10,000 elephants. And similar as Swarga, their wives also conceive in the last year before they pass away actually, and their happiness is like Treta Yuga. So this is what is described in Bhagavatam. And Bilva Swarga is the 7 below this Bhumandala. There are 7 planetary systems which are like, there is also happiness there, and that is without sunlight, but there is these people have got diamonds or some other things to lighten their Deepa, and they are happily staying there. And Mount Sumera mountain, I said no, there is this is the depth of the Sumera mountain, which passes through the Jambudvipa, and it runs 16,000 yojanas below also Jambudvipa, and 84,000 yojanas above Jambudvipa. And if you see on the top of the Sumera mountain, there are places where all the demigods come and reside temporarily. Like Brahma comes whenever he visits here on Jambudvipa or some other place, he comes and stays in this. So that is called Manovati. The dimensions are given here. Then Kuvera sometimes comes and stays there, Vayu, Varuna, Niriti, Yama, and all these 3 things so mentioned here. So they temporarily stay here whenever they are visiting the Bhuloka, Jambudvipa or Bhumandalas actually. So next we'll see how Vamandev, like he tore the universal covering and the Ganges came into the earth or the Bhumandala actually. So description is given in Bhagavatam again, that how in chapter 7th, 5th canto, chapter 17, the causal first flows to Satyaloka, then Dhruvaloka, Saptarushi, Chandraloka, then Brahma's abode on the top of the Mount Meru, and divides there by 4 branches. Here it's shown as the 4 branches. So east there are names of the branches: Sita, Chakshusha, Bhadra, and Alkananda. So Alkananda is Bhagirathi, which comes to the earth. This is how it looks like when it water drops on the Mount Meru, and you can see Alakananda Bharatvarsha here. The Ganges is flowing like this and coming to Bharatvarsha. Other three on the other side of the Mount Meru. This is the description of Bharatvarsha. How the Bharatvarsha is not flat and it's a spherical one. So we'll see how it's in the detail in the next slides. As some people say that Earth is flat and all, no. So we'll solve that by studying Bhagavatam in detail. This is how the isometric view of Bhumandala looks. So it's covered by salt water, and here, so just to show that Earth is there, it's little bigger here. I'm showing it's bigger, and this part again it's divided into 9 islands. So why it was divided 9 islands, we'll see in the next slides. And the last one is Earth actually. The last division is Earth. You can see 9 lines here. So that is what it's like. Further slide will show that. So this is how it looks like. So here Himalaya mountains are there. This is all in yojanas only, 60,000 yojanas and 2 and 10,000 yojanas. So Bharatvarsha is divided into 9 divisions, and the last one is Earth planet. So this is how Bhagavatam and other Ramanujacharya also describes this as the spherical one, and it's the last one. These are the 8 remaining Bharatvarsha islands, and this is the last one. 9th one is the Bhumi, Earth. So this is from Ramanujacharya, how he describes in one of his scriptures that it looks like a rabbit and a big people leaf. So that is how one of the recent Ramanuja Ziyar sketched this as per the description given in by in Sri Sampradaya. So this is how he drew it, and this is what is like according to the Vedic hymns. So this is how when you big people leaf and rabbit is there. If you reverse it, you'll find the description of the Earth actually. So further, to know detail about how the Vedic planetarium looks like, the Vedic planetarium is described in Bhagavatam. So in Mayapur, they are going to make this temple of Vedic planetarium. The center dome, you can see this one. There are three domes here, main domes with the red flags. So the center dome has got a chandelier which will describe the 5th canto in detail. So that we'll see the next video. And first I want to show the video about this temple of Vedic planetarium, and later we'll see few slides about how the chandelier looks like.
ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕ
So that was about Vedic planetarium. So as I said, the central dome is the Vedic chandelier where the fifth canto will be described, and the last one is the dome you can see here. It's the planetarium wing where a lot of other displays and museum kind of thing will be there, and this one is Narasimha dome. Main dome is deities also are there, so that we can see once the temple is open, or possibly you can visit the uop.org. We can see so many details about this one. So next slide. This is the chandelier. So detail look the chandelier in the next video. So this is how actually sun moves around the earth actually on the Bhumandala. Earth is stagnant, it's in one place you can see here, and sun moves around. As we know in schools and all that earth moves around the sun, that's wrong. So Bhagavatam says that sun moves around the Bhumandala in a circular way. As I said, it runs on the top of Manasutra mountain. That mountain is in the seventh island, seventh Dvipa. So these are the hellish planets below the Bhumandala surface. It's all in the, it's like earthly structure. You can see. So Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. Below Patala is the hellish planets. These 7 planetary systems, again, as I said, like these are the Bilva Sargas. These are like heavenly planets below the earth. So here also there is a lot of enjoyment, and one of the planets even Bali Maharaj stays. And you can imagine along with Bali Maharaj, Supreme Lord Vaman Dev also is guarding his planet. So details as like 84,000 yojanas, 16,000 yojanas below. That is the Mount Meru description, and then the 7 hellish, sorry, the 7 planetary systems below the Bhumandala starts. So other top above Bhumandala, there are these planetary systems: Satyaloka, Tapaloka, Dhanaloka, Maharloka, Saptarshis and Saturn, and all this. How it is, sun is here and the earth is here, and you can see this Bhumandala below. And topmost is Satyaloka where Brahma stays. So presently Brahma's half of the life is finished and second half is going on. This is how we it's Sankalpa, they mention these mantras and all. So that is what is mentioned here. So we'll see the video, then any doubts are there in this thing, we'll check how to further see how we can.
With the bottom of the planetary display, we have Shesha holding up the earth. This is Shesh, the empowered incarnation. There we have Ananta speaking Bhagavatam to the 4 Kumaras, and above the 7 subterranean planets. Here we can see Jambudweep, the central island of Bhumandala, and Bharatvarsha is situated on the southern side of that. 8 other Varshas, with Ilavrita Varsha in the center, various supporting mountains with large trees upon them, described in Srimad Bhagavatam. In the very center of Ilavrita Varsha is Mount Meru, Golden Mountain. Atop Mount Meru are the cities of important demigods, Lord Brahma in the center, 8 Dikpalas in the cardinal directions and sub-directions. Moving out, we can see the broader Bhumandala, 7 concentric islands and oceans surrounding them. 7th of these islands is Pushkar Dweep. On that island, Manasotra Mountain. On the mountain, there's various cities of demigods such as Indra. Out further is Loka Loka Mountain. These large elephants stand atop Loka Loka Mountain to balance Bhumandala. Outside of Loka Loka Mountain is Aloka Varsha, which is dark. The rays of the sun and the other luminaries extend up to Loka Loka Mountain. On Manasotra Mountain here on Pushkara Dweep, the sun travels above this mountain at the southernmost point of its annual orbit. Above Bhumandala is Bhuvarloka, which is the residence of the Charanas, Siddhas, Yakshas, Gandharvas. And above there is Svaraloka, beginning from the sun and extending up to the pole star Dhruvaloka. This is the moving part of the planetary display. Here we can see the sun and the moon moving in their chariots. The chariots are being drawn by horses moving in the anti-clockwise direction, but they're traveling with the wheel of time, moving in the clockwise direction faster. So it looks as if they're moving backwards. Above them, the zodiac of stars, more planets, and another realm of stars. So here we can see everything moving with the Kala Chakra, circumambulating the axis that connects Mount Meru with Dhruvaloka. Above these planets, we come to the planet of 7 sages, Saptarshi. You can see them here, they're commonly known as the Big Dipper, and then Dhruvaloka, pole star. On the ocean of milk situated there, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, who is the Paramatma within everyone's heart, he resides on Anantashesh. Moving up beyond there, we have Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Satyaloka. In this video, we haven't included many of the details for there, but on Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, we have residences of the Lord, such as Lord Varaha, Lord Vamana, and so on. Here's Brahmaloka, and on Brahmaloka, we also have a form of the Lord Garbhodakshaya Vishnu as the Sahasrashesha Purush. Beyond there is the 7 coverings of the universe, earth, water, fire, etc. And outside of the universes is the abode of Lord Shiva, Shiva Loka. There he resides eternally. Beyond Shiva Loka, we come to Mahavishnu, Karanodakshaya Vishnu, with innumerable universes that have emanated from the pores of his transcendental body. Here you can see him being served by Ramadevi. Then we come to the Brahmajyoti, the effulgence of the Lord's transcendental body. Penetrating through the Brahmajyoti, we come to the Vaikuntha planets. We're showing 24 planets of the Vaikuntha realm in this model. The Lord, 4 arms, is holding the conch, disc, club, and lotus. And the various combinations of those 4 make 24. Then we come to Goloka Vrindavan. Here we can see Radha Madhava, but we'll also be showing the other primary rasas. Krishna with the cowherd boys, Krishna being served, Krishna with Mother Yashoda. So this is an overview of the planetary display to be shown in the main dome of the temple.
So, any other doubts in the last video which I showed? Maximum covers all the points which are described. So this chandelier, the video which I showed, this is going to be in the planetarium dome, hanging from the ceiling of this dome. So when we visit this temple, we can see all these descriptions mentioned as per the Bhagavatam and in a detailed way. So any other doubts in the whatever I showed, or anything you want to add which you know about the Vedic planetarium or something like that, we can speak up.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ತಾವು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ತಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೇನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
I hope everyone has seen Mayapur, and this is the Vedic temple of
Yes,
planetarium.
Prabhu.
This is how it will look after it's completed. Still the construction is going on. Another 2 years partially will be opened. Except the planetarium wing, the other 2 wings they are planning to open in another 2 years possibly.
ಯಾರದೆ ದಾರಾಗೆ ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, one question.
Yes, Prabhu.
The details are very nice. I mean, you have given so many things like different varshas, different planetary system. Like we have telescopes and other thing, right? People are scientists always give that there are some planet and distance thing, but why we can't see the nearby one? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Prabhu. It's audible for me. Actually, you see, for example, as I explained, this Bharatvarsha itself, other than this, after you pass the Himalayas, you cannot access anything like, as I mentioned, this heavenly planets and all those things. What we are saying is like most of the times it's an illusion, or whatever they want to show us. So with the binoculars and whatever, like what you are telling, like I forgot the name.
Telescope.
So by those telescope, with the telescope and all, there is a limit. If you see in Bhagavatam and when we start reading the Vedas, human beings have got 4 defects. Imperfect vision is one of them. So with this material eyes, we can see whatever is there in this earth itself only, and to some extent whatever Krishna wants us to see. And somebody he empowers and they can see something special, or like, for example, if you see in Mahabharata war, Arjuna was empowered to see the Vishwarupa, and nobody else could see the Vishwarupa when the war was going on. So like that, all whatever is there in this creation, which is made by the Supreme Lord, it's amazing actually, and it is, some part is even subtle also. There are something which is subtle also. We cannot expect as gross as earthly planet which we are staying. And it's like said that as you go higher and higher, it is subtler and subtler. As you go below that is grosser and grosser. So you know that subtle and gross body difference, right? The soul is the subtlest thing in our existence, and the soul is connected through mind, intelligence, and false ego. These are the subtle things which connect the grossest thing actually. Grossest things are what? The Panchabhutas. What are the Panchabhutas doing? Like you got nose, eyes, ears, tongue, body, all these are made by these Panchabhutas, and this is the grossest thing. So as we cannot see the soul in the present body, or we cannot even feel the soul also to that extent, similarly, in this creation, this Mount Meru itself, we cannot see Mount Meru because it's subtler than the earth, and it's not visible for us. So many things like this, if you go on, there are so many subtle things which we cannot see with our naked eyes, with this flesh eyes, which are made out of flesh. And recently I was hearing that some magicians and all, they can close the eyes and see, and they can make so many things feel. They are trying to explain that how everything is there in our subtle mind. So that subtle mind only identify the things, and then we can see with our naked eye. So if you see science also, so many things been explored. So what we see with telescope is very limited, like it's only what is allowed to see for us with this naked eye, and which falls in the three-dimensional pictorial, then that only we can see.
Okay.
Is it answering your question, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Mainly it is more subtle. That's why we
Yeah.
can't see. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Most of them subtle, and
Thank you.
it's invisible
Right.
for us. Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yes,
there
ma'am.
was another question. I'm just posting it in the chat box. Yes, Prabhuji, I have posted it. It's from one of the participants, Anjani Kumar. So, please answer. Yes, please.
Which one was this one?
Yeah, I have posted. All the information that was provided in this section, how it can be correlated to universe, and what was the significance of all the liquids in the 7 oceans. Why was Meru Parvat in the center and Sun at the periphery in one PPT?
Yeah, these 7 oceans. Actually, it is like I don't remember any significance of these 7 oceans. As we have studied in the last last week, we saw that Priyavarta Maharaj had 7 sons who were, other 3 sons got sannyas and all. So he divided this into 7 islands, and this is covered by 7 oceans. So this is like I can say that how the Supreme Lords can create these oceans, or some significance with like this. All this there are in spiritual world, there is a lot of things, variegatedness. So similar variegatedness Lord created on this in this universe also, in this material world. So that is the only significance I can relate to. If something is there, I'll get back in future classes. And Mount Meru, it's again creation by the Supreme Lord only, as a central part of the whole creation. And Sun is on the side of the, actually as per Vedic description on Bhagavatam, and whatever Ramanujacharya has said, and this is Surya Siddhanta and all those things, Sun is not in the center of the creation. Center of creation is Mount Meru only, and Sun rotates around the creation on the Bhumandala at an above certain height. That is given in Bhagavatam. So that is the reality. That is how Supreme Lord has created this creation. So this is this answering the question, Prabhuji, who were like? Actually, Sun is not in the center.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. That means we have to see how Krishna created variegatedness in this planet.
Yes, yes.
So the intelligence of Krishna we can see with this different kind of oceans. Am I right, Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu just telling something.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Mataji, this is a very nice question. Prabhu, can I add something? Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu. Yeah, so here actually the oceans, like Anjani Kumar Prabhu is asking, how it can be correlated to universe and what was the significance of all the liquids in the 7 oceans.
Okay.
See, as we just trying to tell that there are different particles with a different purpose. Like if you take just one example and try to understand, we are presently in this Bharatavarsha. Bharatavarsha is surrounded by ocean, which is salty ocean. So what is the use of this ocean? Mataji, Vijayta Mataji, or anybody? Do you have any use of ocean in this Bharatavarsha? Do you have any application?
Prabhuji, I could only think of getting salt.
Yeah, see, you see hydrological cycle. You understand? Rain, how the rain comes. Okay, and how the earth is kept in the balance, and this Bharatavarsha, how the hydrological cycle very nicely systematically works, and there are various other application of the ocean, sea, isn't it? Mataji, you understand? This one,
Yes, Prabhuji.
try to understand one, you will understand the others. See, there is lot of application of the ocean which is surrounding the Bharatavarsha, which is a salty in nature. Similarly, the other Varshas and other islands, what is mentioned, it has its application in that land. So, like for example, Milk Ocean, Shweta Dvipa, Kshira Sagara. See, there is an application of each, just like if you understand one, you will understand the other. So that is the significance. That the earthy matter and the land there, it has influence. Like the cold breeze coming from the ocean to the land, yeah, to keep the things in balance like that. So this is how the universe is created to take care of the things in and around, to support the living entities which are living in those islands, those oceans surrounding those islands, 7 islands and 7 oceans. It has relation, one island having relation with that particular type of ocean. So you have the different islands and different oceans. It supports those people who live in those islands, Mataji. That is the significance. You understood?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Those oceans will support the existence of the living organisms of those particular islands. Oceans will support living entities in that place. So that's why he has divided, Privrata Maharaj has divided like that. So that see, if milk is there, naturally buttermilk will be there, isn't it? If salt ocean is there, there can be a sweet water. Just like if you dig bore well, you will get sometimes sweet water, sometimes hard water, salty water, isn't it? You agree for this? Similarly, if you have a ocean with the salt, there must be ocean with the pure water, sweet water. If there is a sugarcane juice, the product out of the sugarcane juice is what? Alcohol. Fermented an alcohol. The fermented form of sugarcane juice is alcohol. And fermented form of a milk is curd. That is buttermilk. Buttermilk. So, and you have a sweet water, you have a salt water. So you can see the relations, Mataji. You understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I hope Anjani Kumar is trying to understand whatever we are trying to speak share here. That is the significance, and that is to keep those entities, living entities in those islands, okay, to continue. Just like you understand this, you will understand the others. And he is asking Meru Parvata in the center. See, that's how, if you know little geometry, if you keep to balance the things, like in cycle wheel, like if it has to rotate, otherwise if it has to balance uh, if you know little geometry, you will understand. So Meru Parvata, it's such a huge, heavy, massy structure. You cannot keep it anywhere actually, and it supports, isn't it? It's like a pillar, like, you understand, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's like
I
a
understand.
supportive, like pillar and balance. And if you ask why, like Meru Parvata, Lord, it's a structure, engineering, civil engineering structure of the universe to keep things under a systematic, balanced way. So that's what I understand actually. Sun, even the sun also. So you can just try to understand simply that it's a design of the creator. All the all the islands, all the oceans, Meru Parvata, sun, the entire system, what is happening, this is the design of the creator. Just like I cannot come to your house and ask, why is this pillar here? Why not there? It's a civil engineer can explain us better. So, like if you see the structure, Meru Parvata, and surrounded by the other things, so it's a civil engineering excellence of the creator. That's what we can understand. Thank you so much for this
Yeah.
wonderful.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Prabhu,
Thank you.
Prabhu, please correct me if something.
No, it's correct, Prabhuji. Whatever you said, like it's.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. We wish actually there should be a lot of interaction, especially from the students. Hare Krishna. Like this, I thank for this question. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please proceed to.
Yes, Prabhuji. Just I wanted to show this one. So this you can see this Bhagavatam, like Srimad Bhagavatam 5th canto. These are the chapters which describe what is the Bhumandala and all these things.
We can, Prabhuji. We can.
Yeah, it's a slide. I had kept it slide actually. So first, Srimad Bhagavatam in 5th canto. So these are the chapters: Bhumandala, horizontal structure. Priyavarta Maharaj divides the ocean and all those things. This is the second slide where it shows that even the zodiac movement, everything is mentioned. Basically, I created these slides so that we develop interest in reading Bhagavatam. And if you see, like I was mentioning earlier also, Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam. So if you see, so one who knows my transcendental nature, my appearance, activities, does not, upon leaving the body, take birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. So, in the activities, these activities which Lord primarily creates the Mahatattva, and then Brahma starts creating the material universe, secondary creator. As Prabhu said that he is the engineer for this material creation. So Brahma is the engineer or civil engineer who created this material universe in such a beautiful way. But how did he create? Again, if you see, go back and see, he meditated for 1,000 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, and he requested the power to create this material world. And what happens in every after Brahma sleeps, after the creation get covered by the water, submerged in the water actually. Even the earthly planet also, Bhumandala up to certain extent is dissolved in the completely covered in the water. Means people who are staying below Bhuloka, Bhumandala, or they go back to the Lord Vishnu's body. And when again Brahma wants to create, next day morning when he wants to create, again he prays to Lord Vishnu, Karnodaksha Vishnu. Then again Lord empowers him to create this below planets. So every day when Brahma sleeps, like this, creation, half creation is submerged in the water, and again next day morning again he creates. So Brahma's position is a very like very difficult task actually. So we can see even the Brahma and all the devatas who are ruling this material world, who are like in the main post, after their service they go back to Godhead actually. Brahma and all these demigods who are on the main post, not the Sargavasis. Those are staying in the Sargaloka. The main who are got some job to do, like they are under the direct instruction of the Supreme Lord, and so after they do not deviate from the instruction of the Supreme Lord, and once they complete the instructions, after their life is over, they directly go back to the spiritual world. So these are the activities of Supreme Lord. If we understand, so if you read the Bhagavatam and if you understand, not only the Supreme Lord and his devotees, Brahma is the one of the devotees who sees the spiritual world, then he wrote Brahma Samhita and all those things. When we understand the activities of devotees and the Supreme Lord together, we are sure to go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Any other question, or anybody wants to add some points? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, dear participants. Are there any questions? Can somebody summarize? Prabhu, is this the end of the session?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, somebody want to summarize or revise or just share what they learned today? Was there anything interesting, something discovery in this session? Spiritual scientist, the divine science of Vedic cosmology. Can somebody summarize it? Just recall. At least only one point, at least somebody, what you learned today.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Please don't disappoint us. Please be very encouraging. At least only one point, one participant, only one point. I learned today this. You can
Hare
just
Krishna,
mention.
Prabhuji. So many things we learned in this session, Prabhuji. Some characteristics of people is 6 dvipas and deities, and Bharatvarsha and verses. And they, without light, to stay their whole life by using the said Prabhuji like diamonds and other candles. We understand the 7 lower planets, Prabhuji. It is very useful to students, especially Prabhuji. how the God created all these things miraculously. We understand that thing, and also everyone should understand the one thing: God made this only, and the Supreme Lord behind in everything, Prabhuji.
Super, Mataji. Perfectly understood. See, after hearing, knowing all this, like as Shambhavi from Mataji from Chadkar is trying to share that we should glorify the creation, and we have to glorify the creator. So like it's amazing. It is beyond our understanding. And if you see the creation, you will understand the creator, how intelligently things are designed with a purpose. With a purpose, we should not forget actually the purpose. What is the purpose of this entire universe creation? The purpose of this universe? Yeah, there are so many purposes. Can somebody tell at least 1, 2, 3?
To get out of this material universe, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Creation of
Anybody else?
Bhumandala.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, creation
Why?
of Bhumandala.
Yeah. Why this creation is existing? Why Bhumandala is there? Why all this the 7 islands, 14 planetary system, all this? Why? The creator has created all these wonderful things. Why?
Seven islands and 7 oceans are golden land. It is called Loka Varsha, Aloka Varsha. Black area is called mountain area, Prabhu.
Okay. My question is, why this is all created? Different planetary systems, different islands, different oceans.
ಯಾಕೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
To serve the Lord, Prabhuji.
Okay. Anybody else? To serve the Lord is very good answer. Anything else?
तो ना उस तरफ नहीं जा, तेरे डैड घूम लेके है.
Okay. Prabhuji, can you please help us?
It is spiritual.
ये भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने इस सृष्टि को क्यों बनाया, ऐसे प्रभु जी पूछ रहे हैं. इसका वजह क्या हो सकता है? आपको कुछ वजह आप जानते हैं तो बता सकते हैं.
Prabhuji, because the jivas will be having so many desires, and to accommodate those desires, these things are created.
Yes,
Am I
this
right?
is a very apt answer.
Correct. You have understood perfectly, Mataji. You are blessed with a very good understanding, analysis, grasping power. Really, Guru Krishna is having lot of blessings upon you. See, that's the exactly purpose. See, we have so many living entities with so many desires, and they want to enjoy actually, in different ways and means actually, in different planets, different bodies, different facilities, and also the law of karma, and all this creation, like Sri Bhagavad Gita, to train us actually, to make us understand like what is the goal of life, serving Krishna, like as Mathura's Prabhu was trying to tell, to even Dukkhalaya Ashashvatam, to punish us, to fulfill our desires. See, it's starting from Brahma, he's having desire, and that's why it's an opportunity for Brahma to create. That is his desire. He also want to enjoy that opportunity to create. See, from there it starts actually. Indra is having some desires. This people in the lower planetary systems, they have some desires. They have some karma, and this is also training ground actually. Just like in the jail, there are different grades in the jail, different facilities in the jail, and like that actually. If you see, try to understand the present in and around what is there, you will understand the entire universe. So there is a purpose. There is a purpose. Finally, we should develop. We should be able to understand the purpose of the life, purpose of the existence, and go back to Godhead. Try to. That's the main purpose. Train us in this material world in such a, just like in the jail, there is a purpose of the jail. They try to reclaim. Actually, they want to make the criminals understand their crime and change their attitude, and they will be released out of the jail like that. If you understand the jail and the civil world, civil society, you will understand the purpose of this world. Material world is like a jail. Spiritual world is like a free society. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, can you please add something and enlighten to Vrindvana Shyam Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, as Prabhu said, like it's a very apt one. As I was mentioning that how the Brahma and all the Devatas who are ruling this material world, as soon as the desire is parallelly over and they're completely following the instructions of the Supreme Lord, they don't even deviate 1 inch also, like they don't even think of deviating, and they enjoy that facility. And after the creation is over and their service is over, they go back to the spiritual world and they start serving the Supreme Lord in the soul Jivere Swarupai Krishna Re Nityadas. So there are like so many, if you see in the Patal Lokas and all, there are creations in Sutal Loka and all, that there are 3 women, Kamini and something like it describes in the Bhagavatam. So these women, they give some beverage to the person who comes to this Patal Lokas, means this 7 planetary systems below. So they start enjoying after they get bodily energy such a way that they start enjoying there. Similarly, on this, all these 7 subterranean planets, all the people staying there, they get some beverage on regular basis. They drink that beverage and they get strength. And when they drink that beverage, they think that they are the enjoyers. Like intoxication which we get by alcohol on this earthly planet. Similarly, they get strength and kind of intoxication which makes them feel that they are the enjoyers. They are the Purusha, or they are the creator and enjoyer, whatever, like it comes like that. So this is how we can understand it. Basic desire of the living entity. That is a creation why the Lord has created, and He has given us a chance and opportunity to finish all these things and understand that who is the Supreme Creator, so that we can go back home, back to Godhead after understanding why it's created. Then how we understand why it's created, then we can understand how we can get out of this creation also, by following, by taking Diksha. And as you know, in this Kali Yuga, we have gotten very good opportunity to, if you see, like in the creation, there are Yajna, the Devatas, they don't eat grains and food grains and all. They, before Kali Yuga, in Satya, Treta, Dwapar Yuga, when fire sacrifice is done, in the end of the fire sacrifice, there will be a nectar coming out of the fire yajna, and this is nectar is the food for these demigods. So once they drink that nectar, they sustain actually. So for us in Kali Yuga, what is the yajna for Kali Yuga? Harinam Sankirtan. So when we do Harinam Sankirtan, these devatas get the energy to sustain actually. And when they get energy to sustain, they can fight back the demons. But presently what is happening, since Kali Yuga is progressing very fast and nobody is ready to do Sankirtan Yajna, so these demigods are getting weaker or kind of thing like that, and so only this war, feminine, all these things keep happening. But everyone, when they start doing this Sankirtan Yajna, they please the Supreme Lord, and these demigods also get strength, and we can live happily on this earth planet also. And once we understand the way to please the Supreme Lord and doing this Sankirtan Yajna throughout our life, we can go back to Godhead. That is the ultimate creation that we can understand. As I said, like last time, I was mentioning about on Maharaj. Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami Maharaj. So he says that Big Bang Theory and how he related Big Bang Theory to called Big Vision of the Supreme Lord. What is the Big Vision? That all the living entities who are there in this material world, they have to understand the relation between the Supreme Lord and the living entity, and they have to come back to the spiritual world. That is the big vision of the Supreme Lord against the Big Bang Theory. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. If there are no more questions, I request Vijayata Mataji to convey thanks to the speaker and all the participants.
Sure. Hare Krishna, Vrindavan, Shyam, Prabhuji. So we are very, very thankful to you, Prabhuji, for giving us so much new and interesting knowledge about the whole universe, even about how much far it is and how it is being created, and about the Museum of Vedic Planetarium, which would be opened in few years. So we are very excited, Prabhuji, to see that in reality in front of our eyes. And thank you so much, Prabhuji, for being here with us for these 2 sessions and informing us about the structure of universe that Krishna had created. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, once again. And I would also like to thank all the participants who had been with us in these 2 sessions. So I hope you all also got some new and mysterious information about the universe. So we request you all to join in the same way, even in the next classes which are about to come. Every Saturday we have these spiritual scientist sessions. So there will be a newer thing, a new discovery every time. So we request you to kindly join us on every weeks like this. And if anybody would like to thank Prabhuji for being with us, you're also welcome. So there are some students and many devotees and participants. Kindly open up and give your appreciation for Prabhuji. So I request if anybody are there. So it's very good to thank Prabhuji who had been with us in spite of his busy schedule.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandot Pranam. Very, very, very thank you for this giving pravachana.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you to all the devotees.
Thank you so much, Kalavati Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, if there are no more points, you can please conclude and close.
Okay, Prabhuji. So Hare Krishna. Let us all chant 3 times for Prabhuji's spiritual progress. So it is from our side, Thanksgiving, Prabhuji, for you. So kindly switch on your mic and please unmute yourselves and chant with us 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
So
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
now
ಈಗ
we will be
ಈಗ ಮಲಗುವ ಮುನ್ನ ಮಾಧವನೆನ್ನೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಂದುವರಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಬೇಕು. ಭಕ್ತಿರಸಾಮೃತ ಸಿಂಧು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ವಿನೀತಾ ಕೀರ್ತಿದ ಮಾತಾಜಿಯವರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.